Well, Josh, here we go. Rematch with Dartmouth. They took the season seriously. What do you got to do to take the playoffs and then go to Lake Placid?
Yeah, I think just start out by managing pucks and competing really hard. We have to drive pucks to their net. They do a really good job defending, and they've been a difficult matchup for us. So I think it's a challenge we're really excited for.
Was it a surprise with the way the results came out that Dartmouth was going to be the opponent?
I mean, I spent 90% of last week working on Dartmouth. So, I mean, you obviously know anything can happen, but they're a really good team, and yeah, we're kind of expecting them.
What do you have to do differently this weekend against Dartmouth than the other two games?
I thought they've established their game, both in the previous two matchups where they really, kind of inserted themselves as a little more aggressive team. I think we got to play physical and hard, but we also got to manage pucks and just make sure that we're, not fueling their offense with turnovers.
He lost 2 games to them this year, and they sent you guys home last year, in the same round. When we were talking earlier this season about playing, I remember Cullen mentioned that it was something that he remembered. Do you sense any extra motivation amongst the guys to make sure, especially against them, that doesn't happen again?
I mean, I think for us, it's just the motivation to try to get to Lake Placid and, try to earn an NCAA bid. I mean, I think obviously, Dartmouth and us are turning into a little bit of a rivalry with just, playing each other so much. But, I mean, really for us, this is, what we've been working for and this opportunity, and it's nice to be at home for it.
So any extra motivation knowing that this will be it for games at Messa?
Yeah, again, I think, like we weren't really pleased with how we ended the regular season, so we have an opportunity to sort of redeem ourselves with a good performance here this weekend, and and again, there's just a lot on the line.
How have you guys kind of attacked this time off? How have you gone about structuring it during your off time from playing games?
Yeah, it's trying to find a healthy balance of being really intense when we're practicing, as well as giving the guys some time off to recover. And obviously for us, this is a heavy time academic wise as well. So making sure that they can stay up on their academics.
Do you lean extra on the veterans through those things, the schoolwork and just the whole playoff mindset?
I think for our leadership group, we're trying to stay in constant contact with them and make sure that we're giving them time if they need it, as well as trying to get all the work in that we need to get done.
Looking at Dartmouth's roster, I mean, they have a balanced scoring attack, 3 lines that can score. What's going to be the key to shutting them down?
Yeah, I think that, it's a battle of depth. I think both teams have really good depth, and for us again, it's just a lot of their offense comes from low to high play, and we have to be quick to close when pucks get to their points. Their defense are pretty active and can dance you if you're not closing out under control. So I think for us, we got to be under control, but not give them time and space. And then, for us, we want to possess the puck more. So if we can hold on to it a little bit more and not give them any offense of opportunities, we'll be in a better spot.
You guys have made a bunch of steps over the last couple of years. Is this kind of the next big one to advance, past this stage? And what would it mean for the program to do so?
I think, we have a lot of guys that this is, has been their goal. And, now we're in that, spot where, not only can we do it, we have the ability to do it on home ice. And, there's just a lot of special things that are around this group and this season. So, from it being the last season at Messa to, President Harris leaving to, Matt Dubray and everything that he's fought through. So, for us, there's a lot of reasons to be extra, for extra motivation, but it really just comes down to the guys in the room and how bad they want it.
What would it mean for this program to get to Lake Placid for the first time since 2017?
I think, like we're trying to, recruit nationally and say that we've taken a step. So I think this is just more evidence if we can do that. I mean, we feel like we've taken some really positive steps and it's trending in the right direction, but I don't know if we're being recognized nationally for it. So I think this is an opportunity for us to maybe get a little more recognition, for the program.
Speaking of recognition, 3 Union players were just named to the 3rd team. John Prokop and Brandon Burr seemed like they could have been higher. Were you surprised they're just 3rd team?
Yeah, I mean, those are first team guys for me, but like, again, I don't, I get 1 vote and I can't vote for my guys. So, I'm really happy for them and excited they got honored, but, at the end of it, I think everybody in that locker room would give up, individual awards for, an ECAC championship.
You happy for Kyle get recognized?
Yeah, really happy. I mean, again, happy for all three of them. I think it's a great honor to be on any team. But again, for me, like, I'm not trading for Kyle for any goalie in the ECAC, and wouldn't give up those guys either for any player. So really happy for him.
Just want to get your thoughts on the news came out Monday that RPI relieved Dave Smith of his head coaching duties. What was it like to coach against him, and how disappointed are you that he was let go?
I think like the one thing that gets, like, we're rivals and it's healthy competition, but he always treated me with class and was very respectful, and even to my family, obviously my boys are around a lot, and he was great with them whenever they were around. And I mean, it's tough. I mean, the coaching fraternity, you get really close with everybody, and we work on scheduling together. We're trying to get some different teams in here and do some different things to elevate both programs. And obviously it's unfortunate, and wish him and his family the best, and really feel for him right now. As it's just tough to be around it. It's really hard when you have to go through that as a family, and I know there's a lot of people that are affected by those decisions.